Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, hope you are all okay and doing well. I'm very happy actually to have you with me in this new course of advanced reading. Today, inshallah, we are going to start the first class, starting with the first passage named Finding Main Ideas and Supporting Details. Let's go with passage number 1. Of course, the title is Part 1, Developing Comprehension Skills, Finding Main Ideas and Supporting Details. The passage, it's not a passage actually, it's just an introduction. The most valuable reading comprehension skill is probably the ability to determine the most important thing an author is saying. Read the following paragraph to see if you can distinguish between essential and non-essential information and between the main idea and the supporting details. So here, the whole idea revolves around distinguishing main idea and supporting details, and even between essential and non-essential information. Let's go first of all, main idea and supporting details. We have already studied in different courses or in the previous courses the difference between the main idea and the supporting details. Of course, the main idea is the most important idea of the paragraph. It gives the reader a hint about what the paragraph is about. It usually comes at the beginning of a paragraph, though it sometimes comes in the middle or at the end. This is for main idea. Supporting details, as the name implies, these are supporting sentences such as facts, figures, statistics, examples, which come in the body of the paragraph, let me say. So they come in the body of the paragraph to guide us to a full understanding of the main idea. So they clarify, expand, and illustrate, let me say, the main idea. So they support the main idea. They support the main idea. Okay? So I think we are done with the difference between the main idea and the supporting details. So let's go to reading number 1. They are short passages actually. Okay, left-handed people suffer more from stress than their right-handed peers. According to a study of 1,100 adults by University of Michigan researchers. As a result, they smoke and drink more. 55% of the lefties smoked, whereas fewer than half of the righties smoked. Furthermore, the lefties consumed more alcohol per year than their right-handed counterparts. So what we are more concerned with here is to find the main idea, but at the same time it's very important to shed light on new words if we have new words, or to give some, let me say, synonyms for the words in the passage. Okay, we have left-handed and right-handed people. Okay, so people are divided into left-handed and right-handed. Left-handed people who write with their left hands, and right-handed people who use their right hands. So they suffer more from stress than their right-handed peers. Peers means counterparts, نظراء. Right-handed peers, نظراءهم. Okay, like when we say the President Abu Mazen, for example, is meeting his counterpart today in Ramallah, or his, Egyptian counterpart in Ramallah. سيقابل نظيره. Okay, according to a study of 1,000, of course, 1,100 adults by University of Michigan researchers. Adults, grown-ups. Adults means grown-ups. Okay, as a result, they smoke and drink more. 55% of the lefties. Lefties, what the meaning of lefty? Okay, lefty, somebody who uses his left hand, and righty, somebody also who uses his right hand. But we have another meaning actually of lefty, somebody who has socialist views. إنسان يساري. Okay, somebody who has socialist views, lefty. So we have lefty. Okay, of lefties smoked, whereas fewer than half of the righties smoked. Furthermore, the lefties consumed more alcohol per year than their right-handed counterparts. Okay, So let's have a look on the word consume. Here we have consume. To consume something is like, when we say to use something, okay? To use something, like to use energy, to use time, to use fuel, okay? We have other meanings when we say, for example, the fire consumed the whole building. It means destroyed, okay? It means destroyed, okay? We say sometimes time consuming. It means, for example, if something is time consuming, it means it takes much time. Okay, this activity is time consuming. It means it takes much time. Okay, time consuming, time hyphen consuming. Okay, we have, okay, yes, we have this word here for grown-ups, fully grown people, and grown-ups, adults. Okay, grown-ups are adults. Okay, we have also consume here. We have consume somebody with something. To consume somebody with something, it means to fill somebody with a strong feeling. To fill somebody with a strong feeling, like when we say she was consumed with guilt. She was consumed with happiness. استحوذ عليها. Okay, she was consumed with happiness. استحوذ عليها الفرح. She was consumed with horror, with fear. استحوذ عليها الخوف. Okay, so consume somebody with something, which always comes in the passive voice. Okay, good. The main idea here, what is the main idea? The main idea is left-handed people suffer from stress than their right-handed peers. Okay, so this is the main idea, and it is very easy for you as graduating students to determine, okay, and to know the main idea. As we have just said, it is the most important idea in the paragraph. It is always placed at the beginning, though sometimes it comes in the middle or at the end. Okay, good. Okay, notice here that in this paragraph, it was the first sentence that told you the main idea. This sentence called a topic sentence. Good, it is the topic sentence. The main idea is the topic sentence. The main idea is the topic sentence, but with some slight difference actually. It is called a topic sentence, usually appears at the beginning. Sometimes, however, the paragraph's main idea is expressed in the last sentence. And sometimes readers must determine the main idea of a paragraph by summarizing the author's message themselves. Good. So, underline the main idea and circle the supporting details as you read the paragraph below. So we have here another paragraph. This paragraph is also concerned with the main idea and supporting details. So let's read it. Okay. You ought to know what to do to help a person who is choking. Okay. A choking person is somebody who cannot breathe, for example, because food or something blocks the airflow. Okay. This is the meaning of choking. So choking means somebody who cannot breathe, who can't breathe as a result of having something inside the air passage, okay, his air passage. Okay, first you stand behind the choking victim and put your arms around his or her waist. Second, you make a fist and place the thumb side against the person's stomach, just above the navel, but below the ribs. Third, grasp your fist with your other hand and press into the victim's abdomen with a quick upward thrust. Repeat this action if necessary. So this is a how-to passage. It helps you know how to help a person who is choking. So it comes in the shape of steps. Good. So let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look. Okay, one by one. You ought to know what to do to help a person who is choking. Choking here, we can say he choked over his food, زور in Arabic. He choked over his food. He choked over a piece of toast, for example. زور, choked, okay? Unable to breathe. He was choked to death. he was choked to death. خنق حتى الموت. Okay. Um, this is choke, but this one chock is chuck. Chuck. Okay. Chuck a block. Chuck a block is used for a place, for example, which is full of people. Chuck a block. The place is chock a block with cars. Okay. The streets are chock a block with cars. It means the streets are full. Okay, full of cars. Okay, chock-a-block. The streets were chock-a-block with cars. Okay, chock full, completely full, chock full. Okay, it is different from choke, choke, as a verb, choke. Okay, choke, choke. Okay, so this is different. Chuck, chock. This is chuck. Chock full means completely full. So chock full means completely full. Another example, the room is, for example, the room is chock-a-block with people. The class is chock-a-block with students. Okay, very full with the students. Okay, choc, choc means chocolate. So it is an abbreviation, let me say, for chocolate. Chocolate. It is an abbreviation for chocolate. Okay. We have holic. We have here a holic, A-H-O-L-I-C. A holic means liking something very much. So when a holic comes at the end of a word, it means liking this or that thing very much. Like, for example, chocoholic means somebody who likes chocolate very much. بحب الشوكولاتة. Okay, very much. Okay, shopaholic, shopaholic. Shopaholic means somebody who likes shopping very much. Shopaholic. Okay, chocoholic means somebody who likes chocolate very much. So aholic here means liking or somebody, or I cannot say somebody, I mean liking something very much. Liking something very much. Liking something very much. Good. So this is for choking, choking from choke and chuck and chuck, chuck, chuck a block. Very crowded. Okay. Good. So you ought to know what to do to help a person who is choking. A choking person is somebody who cannot breathe as a result of having something, food or a piece of food. I mean, blocking the passage of air or his passage of air. Okay. First, you stand behind the choking victim and put your arms around his or her waist. Okay. Help. Second, you make a fist. You make a fist. Okay. Good. You make a fist and place the thumb. This is the thumb, okay? We have thumbs up and thumbs down. Thumbs up and thumbs down. Good. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, if he was, for example, we can say he was given the thumbs up. Okay, so you agree to what somebody says or does. Okay, it is the like when you give somebody the like while, for example, surfing the internet and the Facebook. It's the like, give him the like. You didn't give the likes. Okay, likes. It's that. It's the same as like. Okay, thumbs up. Okay, with your finger upward. Okay, with a thumb upward. Okay. Oh, he gave me thumbs up. But thumbs down means you reject an idea. You reject an idea. Okay. Good. So make a fist and place the thumb side, the thumb side against the person's stomach. Good. Just above the navel. Just above the navel. Okay. We have navel, surah, and we have navy, N-A-V-Y, navy. Okay. But below the ribs. Third, grasp your fist with your other hand and press into the victim's abdomen. We have here abdominal pain. Abdominal مغص or abdominal pain. ألم في البطن. Okay. Here, third, grasp your fist with your other hand and press into the victim's abdomen. Grasp means grip or hold. Grasp means grip or hold. Okay? If you grasp, for example, I cannot grasp anything of what he has just said. Grasp here, according to the sentence I've just said, means understand. Okay, have you grasped anything of what he has just said? It means have you understood anything? To grasp something, something means to understand. So third, grasp your fist with your other hand. Here it means hold or grip. Okay, yumsik. Good. Grasp all, lose all. Grasp all, lose all. This is the proverb. Grasp all, lose all. This is an important proverb. Okay. Uh, Other things. Okay. So for the word fist, even fist. Okay. We have sorry. We have right-fisted. Sorry, it is tight-fisted. Tight-fisted means stingy. Okay. It means stingy, okay? Unwilling to give, insan bakhil. Okay, the opposite is generous. The opposite is generous. The opposite is generous. The opposite is generous, right? Right-fisted. It's tight-fisted. 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 إيده ماسكة يعني. Tight-fisted. Okay, mean. It means mean. It means stingy. It means unwilling to give. And the opposite is generous. Okay. Naval, navy, naval battle, okay. Also with the word thumb, okay, we can say that somebody is green thumb fingers, okay, green thumb fingers, okay. If somebody is green thumb fingers, or if somebody has green thumb fingers, it means good at growing plants, okay. Green thumb fingers, green thumb fingers, okay. So it means he or she is good at growing plants. He or she is good at growing plants. So all these, I mean, notes are important, okay. Also we have okay, to kill somebody by pressing on or squeezing his or her throat, okay. To kill somebody, yeah, good, good. To kill somebody by pressing on or squeezing his or her throat, okay. Strangle is something else. Strangle is something else, okay. Good. Third, grasp your finger with your other hand and press into the victim's abdomen with a quick upward thrust. Thrust means push, push. Okay, repeat this action if necessary. Repeat this action if necessary. Okay, I think we have come to the end of this passage. I mean, all these notes are important to be taken into consideration. Necessary, needed, yes, of course. This, I mean, repeat this action if necessary means if needed. Good. Let's go to the questions. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look here. What is the main idea? The main idea here is you should know how to help a person who is choking. So the whole text is about how to help somebody who is choking. Steps to be followed to help a person who is choking. Okay? So this is the main idea. Supporting details. These are the steps. Okay, stand behind the victim and put your arms around his or her waist. Make a fist and place the thumb side against the person's stomach. Grasp your fist with your other hand and press into the abdomen. Repeat if necessary. Repeat if necessary. Okay, so we are done with this text. Let's go to text number 3. Let's go to text number 3. It says here, what's the best way for you as an employer to deliver bad news to an employee? Okay, first of all, you have to break the news yourself face to face with the recipient. You can't write memos to tell people they will not get raises this year or that they have made an error or are not performing as well as expected. You have to show them how to feel about the matter and that you are personally sorry and sympathize with them. If you indicate that you are ready to listen to their reactions to your bad news, you will undoubtedly save yourself from their wrath. Above all, you must be ready for an emotional reaction from the recipient of bad news. Give people time to digest your news and to control the emotion they invariably feel. Although it is never easy to break the news, if you follow these steps, you will at least soften the blow. You will at least soften the blow. Okay? So it is not that difficult actually. So what's the best way for you? What's the best way for you as an employer? We have employer and employees. Okay, employer, the owner. The employer is the owner of a business or of a company. Employees, people who work for him or her. Okay, what is the best way to deliver bad news? Deliver bad news to tell the bad news. Okay, impart, tell, convey. So all these are synonyms for deliver. So to deliver bad news. So to deliver bad news to an employee. First of all, you have to break the news yourself. Break the news to tell also. Okay, you have to tell the news yourself face to face with the recipient, those who receive the news. Okay, here recipients are employees. Okay, it is from receiver, recipient. So it is a noun. It is somebody who receives something, and here it is employees. Okay, you cannot write memos. Memos here is an abbreviation for memorandum. مذكرة, memos, memorandum, and the plural is memoranda. Memoranda. Okay, memorandum, memoranda. So you cannot write memos to tell people they will not get raises, get increases. Okay, this year, or that they have made an error or are not performing or doing as well as expected. You have to show them you feel what you feel or how you feel about the matter, and that you are personally sorry and sympathize with them and sympathize with them. If you indicate that you are ready to listen to their reactions to your bad news, you will undoubtedly means indubitably, with no question, okay, in a way that cannot be doubted. You will undoubtedly, you will undoubtedly means indubitably, indubitably. This is the word. Here is the word, indubitably. Indubitably means in a way that cannot be doubted. I mean, without a question, or without a question even. Okay, بلا شك يعني. You will undoubtedly save yourself from the wrath, الغضب. Okay, from the wrath. Okay, we can say wrath of God. Oh, all these winds are wrath of God. It's extreme anger. Okay, so you can save yourself from their wrath. Okay, above all, you must be ready for an emotional reaction from the recipient of bad news. Okay, give people time to digest your news and to control the emotion they invariably feel. They always feel. Okay, invariably means unchangingly. Okay, it's the same, unchangingly feel. Okay, so they always feel. If we can even say um, control the emotions they invariably feel, they always feel. It means unchangingly. Okay, so it means that most of them feel the same at this or that situation. Okay, here with no doubt. Okay, of course, undoubtedly with no doubt. I'm doubtful about his results. I'm doubtful about his results. Suspicious, it means suspicious. شاكك, okay. Dubious about, also dubious about, okay, dubious about, uncertain about, you can say uncertain about, dubious about or uncertain about, okay, suspicious of, I'm suspicious of, okay, of him, okay, of his behavior, right? So I'm doubtful about his results. It means dubious about, uncertain about, and suspicious of. Okay, all these are synonyms. With no doubt, you will undoubtedly save yourself from the wrath. Above all, you must be ready for an emotional reaction from the recipient of bad news. Give people time to digest and try to understand your news and to control the emotions they invariably feel. Okay? Although it is new, although it is never easy to break the news, if you follow these steps, you will at least soften the blow. You will at least soften the blow. Soften the blow means uh, make something become less rough or tough. Okay, يخفف يعني. Okay, soften the blow means soften the hit. خفف الصدمة. Okay, soften the blow. Okay, here we have uh, soften the blow. It means cushion the blow. It means cushion the blow. Cushion the blow. يخفف الصدمة. Okay, we have other meanings for blow. His failure came as a strong blow to him. كانت صفعة. Okay, صدمة. His failure came as a strong blow to him. Good. So a blow is صدمة, صفعة, or whatever. She blew her chances by neglecting my advice, for example. Okay, she blew her chances by neglecting my advice. ضيعت. Okay, good. So all these notes are also important. They need to be, studied well. Okay, somebody who receives, yes, good. So I think we have covered this text. So let's go to the questions actually here. The author's main idea is that bad news is hard to impart. All employers have to criticize their employees. There are there are ways of softening the impact of bad news. People respond emotionally to bad news. No, the answer is there are ways of softening the impact of bad news. Of course. Good. Uh, Next. Yes. Okay. Criticize, of course, means express disapproval. Express disapproval. Okay. If you criticize somebody, it means you are expressing your disapproval of his or her behavior. Good. Where is the main idea expressed? In the first sentence, in the last sentence, in the middle of the paragraph, nowhere. Of course, it is in the last sentence, because although it is never easy to break the news, if you follow these steps, you will at least soften the blow. Okay? So it is not the first sentence. What's the best way for you as an employer to deliver bad news? No, it is not the first sentence. It is the last, because the whole paragraph, all the sentences in the body of the paragraph, okay, support the idea expressed at the end of the paragraph, which is how to, or if you follow these steps, you will soften the blow. Okay, you will soften the blow. Okay, the blow of what? Of the reaction of the recipients of bad news, of course. Good. Okay, so in the middle, in the last sentence, the main idea is supported by examples of employers giving bad news, a list of reasons for having to break bad news, sympathy for both the employer and the employee, instructions on how to soften the blow of bad news, of course, instructions on how to soften the blow of bad news. Okay, good. So this is number 3. Uh, Here we have come to the end of our class. Until we meet you, inshallah, in the next class. All the best. Bye bye.